we appreciate your applause. It keeps us coming back. Tonight on NAG, very, very special occasion tonight because for the very first time, spewers, we have a lovely young lady named Rebecca to my right. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm just feeling great, fantastic, and happy to be on the show with our very esteemed Giuseppe down there on the end.
How you going?
Mate, I just I wonder why we even bother taping this show. I know there are.
We're here for the spewers.
We are here for the spewers, and I know there are a couple of people watching tonight. Yeah. A couple of people.
What are their names?
Well, obviously,
it's your mum and
we got
dad,
the voice upstairs. I thought he made some noise. You up there?
Good evening, boys and girl. Is it the token dumb blonde there? Is it?
Hey, this is Channel 31, and it's an equal opportunity channel. Isn't that right? The voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that why I'm on, mate?
I'm done, but I've got a coffee cup with no coffee and a notepad and no pen.
But you've got the what is this?
We have
Everyone biscuits.
Bloody yo-yos.
This is an Ansett one.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah,
It'll be stale.
That's right. We got Ansett Bickies, viewers.
Better send them back, mate. You might get a refund.
No, they can sell them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep Ansett
Just
flying.
keep Ansett
afloat.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
And they use tyres too.
We got Jonesy. Sorry, I didn't introduce Jonesy.
Oh, no, that's fine, mate. No problem, mate.
Sorry, mate. Often forget Jonesy.
Jonesy's bought a new hat.
Lovely new hat.
Did you say we're talking about donuts today?
Can you hear that outside? I was going to say, I thought
Doggy, doggy.
I heard a dog outside.
Yeah, dogs.
Get in that box.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, it's hot. I got my favourite hat on. And tonight, viewers, we've got there is a dog. I thought there was a dog out there. That's okay. That's not a problem. Tonight we've got Raz with a Z right next to me. Raz, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Mate, I'm just fantastic. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Is the studio audience there? No, there's no.
They've gone home, mate. That's last week.
They've had enough.
Thank you, studio audience.
I wonder what we're interviewing a drink.
A drink.
Raz.
Okay, Raz. That's right. We are interviewing Raz. Actually, Raz.
Yes.
What your parents called you Raz?
Yeah.
That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, well, when I was born, I think the doctors gave Mum a raspberry, so they said Raz for short. Thank you.
He's good. He's good. And speaking of Raz, Raz is here tonight to talk, ladies and gentlemen, about a very, very important topic. And before we get into that topic, what is the topic?
Tyres.
Tyres. Rebecca, you'd be interested in this.
Yeah.
Like all women, round black rubber, and that's all they would know.
I like to remind the special guests that there's a floor monitor over there, and if we can just go to that shot again, if you ever find yourself for this shot here is the director. If you ever find yourself leaning off camera by looking at the floor monitor, you can always just come back in.
You idiot.
That's right. Talking about tyres, and as I was saying, it's something that Rebecca would find fascinating.
Yeah.
And as we all do.
And the viewers at home too. How do you know so much about tyres?
Well, I've been in the game for about 20 years.
You're not
Okay. So,
You've changed
your whole life...
20 years.
20 years.
You'd know a lot about tyres then.
They tend to smell after a while, but other than that, yeah.
Well, my honey smelled like after I'd done a few skid marks. Is that the same as like dropping a few donuts in them?
Few doughies, yeah.
Oh, they are. All right. That's okay then. Listen, you reckon I can get a couple of tyres for me Malvern Star?
Yeah, look, there is a
size 20, I think.
Yeah,
last time I checked.
Yeah, you can, but the ones that you do the good doughies on, they're long gone now.
Oh, really?
So I think you'll have to change to the Apollo bike.
Have you got like the streamers that hang on the handlebars as well? Because I can't.
Don't forget about the leaning of the camera too.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Not that you need to sit exactly still, but it would help.
Yeah. All right. Now we were.
Sorry.
The Malvern Star.
Yeah, look, the streamers were a good part of the Malvern Star, and look, I tell you what, they really helped the tyres along, and the aerodynamics of the streamers really did well.
I think Jonesy needs a basket on the front too.
That's right. I've seen Jonesy's. We were talking about his bike on the last show.
No, I
when
carry
we
the
had,
shivers on in front of the handlebars.
RJ, yeah, you said you had the bike without the seat. Is that right?
It still hasn't got a seat either.
He's the happiest man I know.
He loved that bike. But we are talking about tyres and some very important things about tyres. But before we get into tyres, it's known to me that apparently, Raz, that you're actually quite adept at some other bits and pieces in addition to tyres.
Oh, okay.
And the voice, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do indeed.
The voice knows what I'm talking about. So before we get into the tyres, viewers, because we do want to spend time on the tyres, don't we?
We do.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
We want to talk about a couple of other things, don't we? Now, everyone here, I know that everyone here is obviously geniuses, and that the voice upstairs is going to fire a couple of questions at us, and we're going to see if Raz. You may have seen Raz on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or what are these other shows?
No,
Price is right.
That's right, Raz.
Nick.
Spill the
That's
beans,
it.
mate.
Catchphrase.
no. Look, I did
Days about
audition.
life.
I did audition for Greed,
Okay,
but they got canned.
but
Never
you
heard
got
of
into the top what?
I was actually in the first slot of people that were accepted into the pilot.
Out of how many people?
Look, I think there were about 300 people there.
Top of the wazza.
Wow.
Okay, viewers, let's see how good Mr. Raz
no.
is.
Here's the first question.
Voice, let's
You
come
ready?
on, let's do it.
And girl, you ready?
Okay, we'll get onto the tyres in a sec.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We're ready. Okay, get your
What?
buzzers ready.
What is God called by the Islamic or Muslim faith?
Allah.
Correct.
Oh,
Hey.
that one.
Mate, you know I'm the dumbest person in the room, so what's going on? Okay, come again.
You've already seen the questions, Tim.
Yeah, thank you very
I
much.
have not seen the questions. The voice, have I seen the questions?
No, you haven't. I only showed them to you once.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Here's a trick question.
come on, Rebecca.
Name the state of the USA beginning with the letter B.
B,
Nebraska.
B or P?
B for Bob the Builder.
Baltimore.
It's not a state.
Boston.
Here's where I come from.
Come on, mate, you would have been hopeless on that
Oh,
show.
God.
Useless.
Do you want the question?
Useless.
What's the second
Name the
letter?
state of the USA beginning with the letter B.
B. Studio audience?
Second letter. Give us a clue.
God, no.
You'll give up?
Yeah,
We give
A
up.
trick question, there is none.
well, there you go.
What?
Get
Well,
rid
you
of
thought you
it.
were smart, didn't you?
That's bollocks. Okay,
No, that's in England.
look. Let's, okay, one more, the voice, and we'll get into the tyres. We promise we
Okay,
want to talk
alright.
about tyres. We promise. We've got all the questions here. You've spent a lot of time preparing.
Yeah.
We'll get onto the tyres in a sec. The voice.
Who did Idi Amin overthrow in 1971?
Some other man?
Close.
Gandhi.
No, he's in India.
It's the Spice Girls.
Tarzan, wasn't it?
Saddam Hussein.
No idea.
Yakuzi. No, Yakini.
Your king
mate,
Kenny, no, he's at Melbourne too.
I'll give you his name. His first name was Milton.
Bill.
Close.
The monster?
That's it.
I like him.
There you go.
No, Milton Obuti. Okay, let's get into it, boys.
Oh, okay, we'll see whether Raz is.
Didn't answer one, he's a
it's
dill.
I know. How bad is that?
Give us a question.
Um,
Oh, come on, mate. You can't even ask a question.
And he's got
come
a
back to me.
Am I allowed to answer him?
Yes.
Let's go.
Come on, you're under the pump.
Oh,
now, mate.
I am.
Alright,
Maybe you got
okay,
me now.
here we go. All right, who was the first Prime Minister of Australia born in the 20th century?
Ben Chifley.
Don't all answer.
Bob
answer
John Curtin.
right.
You can only have one.
Is that
guess.
correct?
Well, how many?
Harold Holt.
Harold Holt.
Mate,
You should have
Now,
said.
if you said the first Prime Minister to drown,
No,
then yes, we would have known.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
exactly
technically
right.
incorrect. It was picked up by a Russian sub.
okay.
I'm up here, by the way.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's
I
right,
was
it's up
trying
there.
to find where the voice
Yeah.
was coming from.
It's
Hey,
not coming
what
from
facial
there.
feature typically contains about 550 hairs?
My facial.
Hairs.
Hairs.
Eyebrows.
Nose.
I know, you were going
Sounds
to
like
say
two
Jonesy's
syllables.
ass. Mate, I can read those eyebrows, mate.
I wanted to ask, how does he know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is a worry.
You haven't seen the other shows.
That's right.
okay.
Hey, that's another story.
What is it?
Ah.
Oh, an eyebrow.
Okay.
I said that.
No,
Turn
one
the
eyebrow.
voice. You are quite clever. Sorry, Raz.
No, that's all right. Mate, don't put me under pressure. That's
Listen,
all
we're
right.
not too fast for you, are we?
No.
Sign
Language. Sign language.
We'll get into the tyres in a sec.
Yeah,
Tyres.
go.
We will spend time on the tyres.
We need to talk about
a lot about
tyres.
tyres.
Yes.
Rebecca,
Who was Australia's first Prime Minister?
Edmund
we
Barton.
just had that before, didn't we?
Well, it's on here.
Hey,
That's if you missed it the
that's
first time.
Austria. You
That,
dill.
that says Australia.
Oh, it does too. Sorry.
Australia.
I was going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who is it?
Edmund Barton, I think.
Yes, it was.
There you go.
There
you go.
Finally.
Finally.
Hey, you took your 20 shots.
Thanks, boys.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What is a shark's skeleton made of?
Cartilage.
Correct.
Correct. Very good.
He's starting to roll.
Now I'm on a roll.
Now you see the sort of pressure you'd be under with Eddie Maguire sitting opposite you, asking all
Yeah,
those.
but he's a
hard
Collingwood
questions.
supporter like me, so I wouldn't feel the pressure.
Oh,
Mate, you would buckle under the pressure.
No.
All these easy questions we've been
buckle
asking
under
you.
Yes. Look, hey, he wouldn't like
That'll have
that.
to be cut out.
I think so. Don't start talking about Ron Barassi.
Oh, come over here and have a look at me football.
That's enough of that. Viewers, we're halfway.
We're stumbling and stuttering.
We're halfway through the show.
Karma.
I can't believe it. We're going to come back in a second with our discussion about tyres. So stick around and we'll be back after the break.
Have another ice bovo.
And welcome back to the second half of the show. We're going to continue our discussion about tyres, and I would like to start that off by asking Rebecca, who's sitting to your left, what'd you do on the weekend?
I went and saw a band.
Yep. Blew up your tyres?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I mean, is that the name of the band?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
And I was fiddling with Rudolph.
Okay, so it was a bit of a fiddle.
Yeah, and
Geez, it sounded like you had a really, really exciting weekend.
well, the drugs haven't worn off yet, so
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. Raz.
Yes.
Back to you.
Yeah.
Jonesy over there wants to ask you a question relating to this topic. So, go ahead.
I've got a question for you.
Hit me with it.
I don't know if you'd be able to answer it though,
Yep.
because I know the voice might be able to though. Because how many times a year does a penguin have sex?
Look, it depends because what happens is if you're talking the Antarctic penguin, well then it's only 3 times a year.
I was thinking because the voice, right, he hangs around the icebox all the time. So I mean,
Who's been talking?
he's a bit of a penguin.
Is that a question off your card, is it?
I know, just pull that one out of my hat.
Okay.
Put your hat-
It
Put
is
your
a
hat
question.
back on.
It is here. It is here actually.
Okay.
It is. There is an answer to it.
What
Alright.
is it?
It's one.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
I think I married one.
And somebody
Whoa.
actually studied that for a whole year.
They must
Find
have.
out.
Okay. What do you think of the calibre of the male brains that are at the panel? Well, this is not the panel, obviously, because that's another show. This is
That's another
NAG.
week.
Yep.
But at the table,
Which is a rip-off of the
have a look
panel.
at Giuseppe there. I
He looks
mean,
about as a Giuseppe as I do.
what sort of brain would be sitting in that cranium?
Please don't answer that question.
No, I think that to avoid any lawsuits, I won't answer that question.
I think it's best. Yeah.
Okay. Tyres. We will get onto the tyres. I've got some questions here about tyres. The first question here, because Raz has prepared quite an extensive line of questioning about
Yeah,
tyres.
3 questions I think it
The
was.
first question here is, what's your zodiacal sign if you're born on New Year's Day?
I have absolutely no idea. I'd
If
say
you're born on New Year's Day, what is it?
It's a hawk.
Cancerian.
No.
It's Capricorn, you
Well,
devil.
You reckon this bloke got the last, what, 20?
You are
He
useless.
doesn't really
Jesus.
give you idea.
Obviously I don't.
How do you get onto those shows? Because I want to get on one of those shows.
Well, actually,
what did you do? What's the process?
The process was pretty involved. I did nothing. My wife rang up and said, "My husband's pretty smart. Please get him on."
Okay, so she
And,
was mistaken.
Yeah, she was mistaken,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it was just one of those things.
Okay.
She heard you answering all those questions on the quiz show at 4 o'clock. The kids one.
Yeah, see, I like watching the kids ones because it gives me a level to aim for.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's good.
You'll know the answer
Probably
to this
above
one.
you.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you, boys.
You'll know the answer to this one. What do Americans call their version of the redback spider? You'll know that one.
Oh, that.
If you don't know it,
would
then mate,
Oh God, would that be
Eddie
the Black
McGuire,
Widow?
That would be right.
he was saved, Eddie. Eddie's watching tonight.
Eddie was. He's watching
He
tonight.
rang me up and he said,
Yep.
I'm going to watch your show because I've heard about it, and if it's no good, I'm going to get you guys pulled off the air.
Good luck with it.
Well, now hang on, that'd be another classification, wouldn't it?
I said, no need to go all the way, mate. Just get us pulled off. I mean, there's no way to go all the way. Thanks, Eddie.
I don't have
cut.
to do that, do I?
No,
Okay.
we'll leave that to the boys. And Mr.
another
Effects up
cut.
there.
And I want to ask, do tyres come in any different colours?
Believe it or not, they do.
What colour?
Michelin actually do produce them.
Is that the
Yellow
sort
and
of
green.
question a woman had asked
Why
that
would
question.
you want yellow or green?
I've got absolutely no idea why they did it, but in Europe it's a big thing.
Well, what if I
the
wanted
Wiggles
purple?
If you wanted purple, then you'll have to mix the two colours together.
And
What,
why
what,
don't
what
they
nationality would you have to be to get purple tyres?
You just have to be spiritual. And
Yeah,
what
see, this is
if
Okay.
I wanted
Should have been on last
tyres
week.
That's
to
right.
match the colour of my car? Can you colour coordinate the
Yes, you
rubber?
can. You can have any colour you want as long as the car is black.
Sounds like Henry
That's a
Ford.
very good answer.
Yeah.
That was a very good answer. I think that Raz here, Razamataz, Razzie, Razzie,
Yeah,
I think that you answered
Don't
those
be dissing on
questions, those questions quite. Yeah. Giuseppe, have a look at those questions. Do you want to ask anything of Raz here?
Let me see.
Take your time,
I don't think
mate.
you can breathe.
Take your time.
And how much rubber does it take when you do a wheelie? You know those hoons.
Yeah,
colour.
the hoons. Damn hoons. They're great for us.
Have you ever done a wheelie?
Have you dropped? Yeah, have you dropped the skid mark?
Yeah, I've dropped it, but never. My wife doesn't like me to talk about it. She hates it. Go through a fair amount of
Did you
pain
get
and
the
all
old
the rest of
Volvo
it.
out, start
Yeah,
scrubbing it,
yeah.
and after a while, it just like wears through, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right, and that's the worst thing.
Like, I mean, when you do donuts, do you drop donuts? Like,
Do I drop them out the window?
no,
The jam or the chocolate.
because like mine turned out more like rissoles than donuts. But I was just wondering, I mean, do you actually drop donuts?
No, I don't.
No, you
I obey every road law there is,
Yeah.
and I think the viewers
Liar.
should as well.
When you're not
Really?
being watched.
When I'm not being watched, yes.
Have you ever been chased by the coppers?
No, but I was in a car once that was. So,
Good answer.
there you go.
So what's the best all-round tyre? Is it Yokohama?
Oh,
Fuji,
look,
Somebody else?
look.
Kelly?
yeah, no. Look, I think
Michelin, Bridgestone,
Yokohama.
And do they fall off the back
Dunlop.
of the bus?
We're looking for sponsors.
No.
Hancock, Pirelli.
Toyota.
Bridgestone.
Yeah. Anybody, we'll take anybody's money.
Thanks, boys.
Well, yeah.
Look, the best all-round tyre. Look, obviously you'd want to go for a locally made tyre that is designed to take our road conditions.
Well, that's,
Locally, mate.
that's impossible. You've just shut down all the manufacturers.
No, not the tyre manufacturers. No,
Tyres are
Bridgestone.
manufactured here.
Yep, Bridgestone have a
till
tyre
the end of
produced.
December.
Review.
Sorry.
Till the end of
No,
this
I think
year.
your
Olympic.
no Olympic South Pacific tyres that encompasses Goodyear, Dunlop, and Olympic tyres and Kelly's.
Yeah, but what about concrete tyres? Can't they come back in? Like, Flintstones.
Hit the Flintstone.
Yeah, look,
like, must have been a lot of good in that.
there was, but they had a fairly bad balancing problem, and that's why they pulled off the market.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Can I just ask Ray something?
Yes.
Over all these years,
Yep.
why hasn't anybody reinvented a tyre?
It has been reinvented.
What are you talking about,
Well,
mate?
they're always round.
I mean, you're up there drinking your wine, carrying on.
I think I'll have that.
The two sisters are up there.
Yeah, that's right. What was that question?
I've got no idea. What was the question?
I wanted to ask
Let's
you
move
a
on.
question about, there's been a known fact that Australian tyres are not perfectly, like the tread, they don't sit flat. They've sort of got a bow in them. Is it true? No, this is what I've heard from just out in the tyre industry that they're...
Yeah, you would have been speaking to Uncle Giuseppe at the local service station
Right.
who wouldn't know what
Yeah, no, but he
about.
said Japanese tyres are actually much refined.
Japanese tyres are the better tyres on the market,
Yes.
and the European tyres for a prestige type car are the better ones. But no, the local product is fairly good. Bridgestone, as I said, do make a damn good tyre, and they're done.
You work for Bridgestone, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay,
You don't keep
you seem to be
that,
saying
yes.
the word a lot.
No.
Are we allowed to mention brand names on the show or
That's
what?
right.
Sorry, are we allowed to mention brand names?
Are we allowed to
Oh,
mention?
yeah, there's no problem with that. We're not selling anything. We're just talking about this is community.
We're trying to sell the show.
Right.
And if any Bridgestone hierarchy are watching, please sponsor NAG.
That's
Oh, thank you, Baz.
That's all right, boys.
Raz, it's Raz.
It looks like
yeah,
the Baz.
that's right. He's Raz, but that's
Yeah,
the
but you
voice.
said
That's the
that.
voice.
You
No, he
called
said
him
the
back.
voice.
Oh, okay, forget it.
You're not listening, are
I
you?
told you she was a
Actually-
toke and dumb blonde.
I noticed you nodded off there a few minutes ago while Raz was talking.
No. I'm
That's
wrong.
okay. I'm going to nod it off.
No,
myself.
that's all right.
No, I'm only tricking.
I wanted to ask him,
Yep.
how much should I pay for a set of tyres?
Look,
when I buy from the guy at the pub.
Look, it really depends
Guy at
on
the
how
pub.
thick the
Yeah.
wallet is, or what we perceive as a thick wallet. It determines how much you get charged for a tyre.
Yep.
So, deer is better?
Dearer is not always better, no. Do you like that? Everybody can.
I was going to say, with only 3 minutes in the show to go, mate, I thought I would wait right till the end to tell you there's biscuit off the end of your nose. But but that's okay. I was going to wait right till the end, but I thought, no, I'll get it in
Good on you,
now.
mate.
Just for a cheap laugh, the voice. So,
Hello.
okay.
I nodded off.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, here's an important thing.
Yes.
Why is it that if you got your brand new car and you seem to get, I've got 70,000. Not that I've got a brand new car, but I've heard someone had get 70,000 Ks. That's right, 70,000 Ks out of a set of tyres. And then when I changed them over and went and got my next set, I only got like 40,000.
Yeah, look, I think you'll find the original set of tyres on a brand new car will always give you the most life. Reason being, that car is new, everything's tight, there is no movement. Wake up, please. And and because everything is new and tight, you're going to always get more life out of your tyres.
Is that like when you first get married and everything?
Yeah, that's right. And then after a while, you tend to lose. Well, we won't go there. That's
You
another.
trade them and you get a new one.
Yeah,
your
well, that's
your
right.
husband doesn't fall asleep.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't got a husband.
That's right.
It looked like it could have.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, boys.
With a name like Raz.
That's right.
Is he partaken?
Partaken.
Remember that one?
That's right.
That was another show.
That's right.
Another time,
Another place. That's gone beyond me.
Okay. Is there anything that you can just generally, any advice you can generally give to the viewers about tyres? Is there anything that generally, other than the voice signalling, can you see him signalling?
Yeah, he's
given us
making
the
all
1
funny
minute-
moves.
He's given us the 1 minute up there. He
flashing lights.
thinks he's the floor manager.
Does he have to undo his zip like that?
That's right. Put that away.
It's all right. There's nothing to see.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What about
strange.
retreads?
Look, retreads are a lot better now than what they used to be. If you're going to go for a cheaper option, retreads are the way to go. There's also a remold, which is the whole tyre's actually remoulded, whereas a recap or a retread, the only top
I'll
part
get
of
you
the tyre's the
dinner
only
in
one
a
done. Sorry, what was that voice?
Feeding
Talking
the
to my
dogs.
dog.
Okay, thank you very much.
Woofer.
You're burping up there. What are you doing?
That was the dog again.
Raz, a final comment
Yes.
before we close it up?
Yeah, well, it's been an absolute joy being on this show, and I tell you what, it's
No, you've done
changed
very
my...
well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Done very well. You've passed the test with flying colours. I know it's not easy being on such a...
Yeah, I just wish I could have answered more of those damn questions.
That's right. And such a high pressure show like this.
Maybe next time, mate.
I think so.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
so. We'll wrap it up and we'll say thank you very much and see you next week on NAG.
Oh, thank you very much.